Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you returning, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Erica. I'm a homeschooling homemaking mama of 5. So I wonder how silly I look from my neighbors just walking in with the camera like that at the beginning. But this is my house. It is a disaster. It has been busy. I can give you guys all the reasons in the world, but I just didn't clean up as I went, and I didn't make my kids clean up as they went, or anything like that. So Father's Day was Sunday. We got up immediately, went to church. Then straight after church, we went in to see my in-laws, which was about an hour away, and we were there all day. I did get, if y'all saw, I filmed the town of Thurman that we went to and visited. So yeah, my kitchen, even though it looks kind of bad, it really wasn't that messy. And laundry really wasn't that bad either, because those are the two things that I've really been trying to keep up on as I work. So yeah, the overall clutter of the house is bad, but it's not as messy as it had been. So, that's a plus. And I apologize for the noise in the background. My son is watching something and he is very animated about it. So today's cleaning video is actually part 1 of 2. I had a full day of cleaning. Well, at least I plan on having a full day of cleaning because I'm currently sitting in between my halfway mark. Joe and I went to the pool after I finished all this, but my other kids went to camp for the week. And this was my first day off this week. This was filmed on a Tuesday. You guys are probably seeing this on a Wednesday. But my plan was to spend the first part of the morning, just cleaning the house, getting everything together. And then Joe and I were going to go to the pool at noon, which we did. We went and swam for about 2 hours, and it was really good. And then I planned when I came back to do, the part 2 of this, which you should be seeing on Saturday. So I'm trying to get a little bit ahead in my videos, and honestly, I didn't want to feel pressured to get everything done today. So if I didn't get part 2 finished, or I only got a little bit, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But yeah, this was pretty bad. Oh, Joe, yesterday I worked Monday, so I didn't get off until 1:30, and then we had football that evening. My son did. But y'all, on Sunday night, I did not sleep well. It was one of those nights. I don't know what was on my mind. I forgot to take my medicine that morning. I have ADHD, and I take a non-stimulant drug, Straterin. So anyway, Sunday, I forgot to take it, and it recommended that I just skip my dose and go on to the next one. Well, I was insanely tired all day, and then when I finally got to go to bed, I couldn't go to sleep. Like, I just wasn't tired. It was ridiculous. And then finally, about 1:30, I got up and took a melatonin, but I still didn't sleep very well. And then I had to be up again at 5:30 because I had to be at work at 8. So my alarm went off at 4:30, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. And y'all, I got like maybe 3 hours of sleep that night. So when I got home from work on Monday, I was pooped. So I lay down and took a nap after I got a little bit of stuff done, and then slept straight till my husband came home and it's like, hey, Joe's got football, we got to go. So anyway, we were out at the football field for 2 hours until probably about 8 o'clock. So I didn't get anything in my house done Monday, but that was okay. I mean, it was a full day. So I'll get on to the method of my cleaning here. I wanted to get my living room and my dining room done first because those were the 2 areas that I just really haven't touched recently. What you all saw at the beginning with the tart burner, I have found a trick that if you take a fabric softener sheet and just clean it out, when you switch out your tarts, it helps it come out a lot easier. The tart doesn't leave such a mess. I learned that from Gypsy Love. I also got a load of laundry started while I was doing my, kitchen and stuff in the dining room and living room. Just, something to get done while you're doing your other stuff. So anyway, this table, it's just become a catch-all. One of my goals was to clear off that other table completely because we've just not been using it. We're just about done with our school year. Joe kind of does school year round. He's in kindergarten, so we just kind of do it here and there. He's already started. He's actually early, which is fine, and he's doing great. But this way, I don't feel as pressured as to, get everything done once the school year starts. We can kind of take a day off here and then work here, just depending on how he's feeling. I feel like I need to kind of start another decluttering series again, or some kind of challenge. I have done really well to declutter a ton of stuff, and I haven't brought a lot of things into the house either. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head that I've brought in. But I want to make sure that I keep up with the decluttering and, it doesn't get out of hand again. So that corner, if y'all can, right there that I'm standing by, it was almost an entire room. Well, that's a little bit dramatic, but it was a large portion of stuff that's been condensed into that. It's going to need sorted again. It's going to need gone through again. But you know what? From where I started and where I'm at now is a huge improvement. So I'm just, trying to be content with baby steps. I'm taking all this stuff off here because none of it needs to be in here. It all has a home. I'm keeping Joe's homeschool stuff in his room just because it seems to work better. He likes to do it in his room. So that's fine with me. And other stuff, I was shoving stuff in that drawer. I have not organized it yet. I don't like to organize my drawers. Not that there's anything wrong with organized drawers. I think they're awesome. And if you can keep it that way, that's fantastic. I'm not that type of person to go and set, little containers and label and all that. I think it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I won't put it in there. I will not take the time to put it back in there. I like the method. Somebody had this thing with junk drawers that they were almost like bare minimum junk drawers, but they just threw stuff in there. And their goal was that they wanted the drawer to you were able to open it, throw whatever you were going to put in there in it, and then close it. Like it didn't go in any particular order, any type of shape, but you were able to open the drawer and close it real quickly and see everything. So I like that method. That seems to work. I think that's a realistic goal for me. Kind of like with my clothes. I don't have any. I have like these set of hanging shelves, but I only put like my tank tops that I run in, and I think I've got some leggings and stuff like that, but I don't fold any of them. They don't get wrinkly because obviously leggings are super tight, and then my tank tops I use to run in, so I am more worried about trying to catch my breath and not die from running than I am about wrinkles. But I just throw them in there. I don't bother to take the time to fold them. I don't do any of that stuff because I'm just not that type of person. And that's nothing against those people that do that, because we're all different and different, everybody works differently. We do the same thing with education too. Not everybody learns the same way, just like we don't clean the same way. We don't keep our houses the same way. So anyway, y'all, I don't know what to do with these boxes. I do know what to do with these boxes. I just haven't done it with these boxes. That didn't sound right, but y'all know what I meant. I need to call the recycling center and find out if they're taking them. Surely they are. We live right outside the city limits, so they don't have recycling boxes for us to, put our stuff in. But you know what? Our garbage company, they leave a lot to be desired. Anyway, that's a whole other story, and I'm going to try to quit complaining. So here's my kitchen. You guys know that I usually like to start with this or my islands. And there's not too much stuff on here. And believe it or not, like I do clean this just about every day. Maybe not so much recently, but my kids have been cleaning it off for me. So that works out just as well too. But yeah, it's just, I'm terrible just walk in and I throw it in there. What I'll do is I'll start in one room and then I'll bring the stuff that goes into like the kitchen. Instead of taking it the time and putting it in its place, I just throw it on the counter. So. So y'all, an update on that toaster. It's still sitting in my pantry, and it will still continue to sit in my pantry until somebody cleans it. My husband said he's going to clean it, but we'll see. He's just as busy as I am. Actually, he's busier than I am, so who knows. But anyway, I'm using penalin and water in a spray bottle, and I'm just cleaning down my counter. Cleaning down, wiping down, whatever you want to call it. And then there's my messy island. And y'all, I'm missing my son Mason right now. He takes the trash out. No, I don't mind. My husband, he doesn't mind to take it to the trash can. He just hates to take it out of the trash can. So I don't care too much to do that, I guess. I don't know what it is about the trash. It's just, I hate doing it. Like, I just can't stand it. Like, I've done grosser chores before, more gross. I don't know what the proper term is right now. I should, but I don't know. There's just something about the trash. I don't know what to do with this little teapot and that little leaf, so I just stuck it over here on the table. I can't have centerpieces. I'm not a centerpiece person. I think centerpieces are beautiful, but I will pile stuff around it. I will stick junk in it. All those coffee cups that you guys are going to see me clear out here in a little bit, every one of them had little knickknacks and junks in it. Apparently I had more than one junks. all up in there. So my oven didn't really need too much of a cleaning just because we haven't really been cooking a lot. We've been kind of coming and going. I did some casseroles and stuff last week. So yeah, that's all we did there. Y'all, I ordered me some new candles. Bath & Body Works had a big old sale, so y'all know I had to get some. I know a lot of people are like, no on candles, but I love my candles. There's just something so relaxing about it. We came back home from the pool. I had all my tarps going and stuff, and I forgot to blow my candles out, which was a big no-no, but just anyway, it smelled so good in here, and oh my gosh, it felt so nice to walk into a clean house. My husband's done real well to make sure that the dishwasher gets loaded and ran, so I am not even going to comment on how the dishes are loaded, even though I guess I technically did, but I'm very grateful. It's working. I really enjoy my job. I don't want to like jinx myself, but the shifts go by so quickly, and it feels good to get away from the house and be productive. So I mean, I know I'm productive at home, y'all. I am not downplaying a stay-at-home mom. There's sometimes I've been thinking a lot lately about, the moms that stay at home and, they're perfectly content. Like they don't want to leave the house, and they're able to like 100% commit to the house. And y'all, I can't do it. Like I can do it, like, but I guess I can't do it and be like thrilled about it. I don't know if that's coming out the right way. So I've been, kind of struggling with that guilt that I had to get out of the house, and get away from it. But I don't know. None of us are perfect. And I guess that's just part of being a mom too. I've got to know where my weaks and strengths are, or, my kids will be the ones that end up being punished for that in the long run, if y'all know what I mean. So I don't know, I'm working on being a better person, a better mom, a better wife, a better everything. And the first step was, I guess, acknowledging that I needed some time to myself. And the only way I could accommodate that and feel okay with it, I guess, was to go back to work just for part-time a little bit. But yeah. Okay, so I was really having a hard time with my camera at this point. It kept, do any of y'all have iPhones and have problems? It keeps saying the storage is full. So my storage is not full when I go to look at it when you actually hit the manage button. So I don't know what was going on, but it kept cutting off, and I kept having to restart, and I kept having to delete stuff, even though there was still plenty of room. So I don't know. So I was just washing a few things here by hand. I loaded up, obviously, the dishes that you saw before. I decided I wanted to go ahead and actually shine my sink out with the pink stuff because my kids weren't home, and I was going to be cooking, but not until later, so I could enjoy it just a little bit. And it was about time. It really needed it. So I was excited. I misplaced my pink stuff, and it just gotten shoved up under my bathroom sink. So I was tickled to get to use it. But it cut off there. This is where I was really struggling. So I just put it on there and scrubbed it real well and then rinsed it off. I don't dry my sink. I just don't. I went over it again with the rag and stuff to kind of get the rest of it off, but it was fine with me because I know I was just going to end up turning the water back on again. So these are the little coffee cups I was telling you guys about. I went ahead and cleared this completely out because it was getting junky behind there. I'm terrible with that. I just stick stuff behind there. There were pennies. There are always pennies in there. Nails, tacks, just little odds and ends. So I just took all that, and I'm going to store it back in my hutch in the back room because I do want to keep the stuff. I do displays on my table during the holidays sometimes. So I wasn't quite ready to get rid of all that stuff. But all right, ta-da! Here is the first part of the house clean. So, well, no, this isn't the first part. This is, obviously the befores and the afters. I was going for dramatic effect. So, as always, y'all, it means the world to me that y'all chose my video for your cleaning motivation or just to see what was going on with me. I love each and every one of y'all, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.
Oh crap, that's all.